when we're instructed that a patient needs to come onto the system, we send them via email a link, they download it, they get a small icon on their desk, on their computer screen, and whenever they click on that icon, it's exactly like going onto online banking. They type in a password, and they're now looking into our file server at Southampton University. They already have glucose meters, they already are requiring insulin, they already know how to keep carbohydrate diaries and so on. And but what they can do with our system, they can automatically download the information from their glucose meters or their insulin pumps into our system, and then they'll instantly see a graphic representation of their results. And the benefit to them of that is that it's motivating. It also, they negotiate with the diabetic specialist nurses here at the hospital about what range they should keep their blood glucose level in. And so at any point in time they can look at a graph and say, for example, you're looking at a graph and in the middle is where they're trying to stay, and they'll see their results above and below it. So this is motivating. They've told us this. They can see where they are. They can see trends, because they may eat the same thing over a number of weeks and expect the same thing to happen, but it doesn't work like that, so they can spot the trends. They can, whenever they like, 365 days of the year, type an email message within the system, and that will appear up on the medical records system here at the hospital. And the moment a nurse actually looks at their graph, even if they don't say anything, the colour changes on the date at which they looked at it, so they always know that someone's looking at them. They type a message, their message is on their system says unread and is in red, and when it comes up and when the nurse answers it, it changes to green and they get a reply.
It's going to help diabetics who know what's actually happening to their sugar levels. If you take a blood test on your finger, all it does is tell you at one particular moment what your sugar level is. It doesn't tell you whether your sugar levels are going up or down. And if you could take the wrong treatment, if your sugar level... I had an example where my sugar level showed as 12.3, which is rather high, and that was the last thing at night, so I thought about taking some insulin to correct it before I went to sleep. Half an hour later, my sugar levels were 1.8, which is virtually coma state. If I had taken insulin to correct it, I would either have been dead or in a very, very deep coma. So that machine will show you exactly what's going on and stop incidents like that happening, and generally help to control the diabetes in a much safer way.